welcome, it's Alex here, and today we are gonna be checking out Ursa Major from the Iron Man Ursa Major Build-A-Figure wave. The release of this wave couldn't be more perfect as it was around the time that Black Widow movie was released, as Michael Ursus had a brief cameo in it, which caught me by surprise. And that one scene, I guess, kind of built the hype around Ursa Major to its hardcore comic fans and casuals alike, which I fall to the latter. Similarly, during the announcement of this wave prior to its release, I was mostly looking forward to the Build-A-Figure itself along with the modular Iron Man, as the wave seemed like it had a pretty solid lineup. Now that we already have him built, let's go ahead and take a closer look. Looking closely at Ursa Major, this is an entirely new mold, so I guess you can expect to see this mold being reused for any characters with similar body type, much like how Hasbro kept on reusing the mold pioneered by Sasquatch, then subsequently used by Wendigo and Zimnu. Most likely, we can see this mold be reused later on for Grizzly. As for his overall look, it's nice, I love it, the sculpting and everything. I am glad that Hasbro is able to pull this off in action figure form, and even though the figure is hollow inside, the sheer size and weight made the figure really feel premium. The overall figure is molded in brown plastic with some added dark brown brushing all over. However, the coat fur here at the back is in matte brown. Just a minor nitpick really, but who cares, you really won't be able to see it most of the time anyway. I really like the head sculpt as well. The eyes are cleanly painted in white, added with some black brushing around the eyes. The nose is fine. The details inside his mouth are very well done. The inside is sculpted really well and cleanly painted. The tongue is also sculpted, and for the most part his teeth are cleanly painted. All of his nails also got some brown brushing as to not look plain and boring. All of his paws are not painted, and he's got pegos at the bottom of his feet. And here's Ursa Major along with his teammate Darkstar and the rest of the figures from this wave. We have the Bulk Guardsman that has his right arm. We have Modular Iron Man that doesn't have any of his Build-A-Figure parts. We have Ultron that has his left arm. Next we have Darkstar that has his main torso. And up next is Ironheart with his left leg. Next is the Stealth Classic suit that has his left leg. And lastly, the Hologram Iron Man that has his left arm. Measuring Ursa Major, he is just about under 8 inches. For Ursa Major's articulation, his head is sitting on a double ball peg dumbbell joint. So his head can have a circular motion going up, down, left, and right, and also spins. Of course, his hands can rotate, but hindered by the coat fur, and then his arms can raise only this high. There, he's got a bicep swivel, a single jointed elbow. It says his wrist can hinge up and down, and also swivels. He's got a ball peg on his torso, so that can do a circular motion. Can crunch forward, can lean back a lot. Next, his legs can kick forward, can kick back a tiny bit, I guess. Has a thigh cut, upper thigh cut, single jointed knees, no ankle rotation. His foot can hinge forward a lot, can hinge back, and has forward facing ankle rockers. There's a quick look at Ursa Major now that I was finally able to build him completely, and I was so happy that I did. Even when I have no real connection to the character, the action figure form alone is enough for me to like and to want or to have this character in my collection. I mean, who doesn't want a marble bear for an action figure? And what's more is that I was basically able to have this figure for free, being able to get the figures from this wave complete with his Build-A-Figure parts. Free is always sweet! I have no complaints about the figure. I mean, really, generally, I like most of the larger Build-A-Figures because of their massive size and weight, despite possibly taking up too much space in my shelf. Who doesn't want larger Marvel Legends characters, really? If you are able to complete him the way that I did, kudos to you. And if you want to get this figure one way or the other, complete or just Ursa alone, I highly recommend getting him, especially if you are planning to complete his team, the Winter Guard along with Dark Star right here, Crimson Dynamo, and Red Guardian. As for the whole wave, a very solid lineup except for the two figures that I like less, which are the Vault Guardsman and the Hologram Iron Man. However, they aren't as bad as I was expecting them to be now that I have them on hand. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. If you like watching Marvel Legends figure reviews and other stuff, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.